Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for today. This is coming from the test server. This is the Atlantis DLC episode 33 that's dropping November 8th. In this video, I'm going to be talking about all the minor details that have changed and things that you can look forward to in this DLC in terms of like feats, the vendor, augment changes, skill points, max CR, stuff like that. Also, if you have any specific questions about the DLC, you can put that in the comments below and I can try to get back to you. I haven't run some of the elite raids yet, and a lot of new changes came out today, so I'm going to be kind of rolling out those as well, but you'll have the raid video soon. The first thing I wanted to touch on, the topic from my previous video about swimming. That is still unresolved as of yet. Right now they're still kind of giving us the, shrugging their shoulders about what to do in the raids and the elite raid switching armories. They've added these little bubbles that you can see behind me. That's going to be an open world, the solo. I think they added it to the alert as well. So this is going to be an area where we can switch armories because, if I tried to switch armories right now, obviously it's not going to let me, just like normal. I was trying to get some feedback on the forums today to get them to make some feasible changes to the raids, but, I'm running into the same fucking morons I always do on the forums. They're impeding that process. So, we'll have to see how that turns out for the raids. But right now we've got this bubble. So if I go into the bubble, you can see I'm swimming. Now I'm super speed. And if I go to the bubble, I'm super speed for a few seconds. Then I'm swimming. Boom, super speed. And then here I can change armories inside the bubble. And if I walked outside the bubble, I no longer have that ability. So that's the solution for open world and some of the other instances at least. And we'll see what happens. So we'll kind of work our way over to the vendor here. We can touch on this stuff first. The vendor prices are going to be a bit different because I already have the full vendor set for DPS. As you can see, my CR is 258. I have the full vendor set, which is the style I'm wearing right now. That column wrath style basically. So it's all 225 gear. That's the regular. In terms of might, I'm sitting at 36,459, and that I'll get to it, but that's with max augments and the new generator mods. So that's a bit on the high side just for the vendor gear, but it's still a test server. I have crap skill points, so that's not what you're expecting on live. Yeah, so obviously these are going to be the prices when they're cheaper for the regular set. We scroll down here, we've got the elite set at the bottom here. The elite set's 227, so that makes, if you have full vendor, your CR is 258. If you've got the OP feat from the Teen Titans DLC with full vendor, you'll be 259 CR. And if you have the OP feat and the new OP head that's going to drop, with the elite CR being 227, the max CR is about 261 if I did my math right. That's 261 with all the OP items and full vendor gear. And then obviously there's the style here, the purple drop style. And the vendor collection for the OP item is 390 marks, which is above par for the course. And then just base items and stuff. So basically what they did was they have this Atlantis generator mod box. This is the one positive change they made today. The bubbles are okay, but the generator mod is actually a positive change. So instead of they have this on the vendor, they don't have a price yet, so I'm not sure what it's going to cost. But you'll get this to drop in your regular content. So from those weekly boxes or raid boxes, you're going to get an Atlantis generator mod box. So if I just buy that here, so I'm not sure it's going to be on the vendor, but at least it'll drop all the time. So if I open this vendor box, it's going to give me a list of all the generator mods that they have. So this is nice because right now it's completely RNG on live. You don't know when you're going to get it. So at least now with the box, you can store them just in case you go from might to prec or whatever, switch from tank to troll, whatever. So this is a really nice change. In terms of the changes, I don't know off the top of my head what the stats were. I know this one, was it 350? No, 320? I can't remember. I know it's 109 extra might compared from the Special Forces one to this one here. Or is it Special Forces? Or it's not Titans. I can't remember, whatever it is. But yeah, you get about another 430 might basically with these 4 generated mods. But yeah, Dominance is 225, 1125, 450, 1688, 281 prec. Resto's 225, 140. So if you're interested in what the differences are, just check your character on live, and these are going to be the ones here. So that's the one good change here. I don't think I was missing anything else here. So we've got max CR, we've got the mark cost, we got the generator mod changes. We can do the feats here. So in terms of the feats for this DLC, there are quite a bit. So the only style feats here, if I go to Iconic and scroll down to the bottom, it's just the 3 ones here. That's the purple set, that's the vendor set, and then that's the elite vendor set. So if we go down to the Atlantis DLC, this is the huge chunk of feats so far. They might be adding more, they might not, I'm not sure. How this breaks down is that there are 13 1-stars, there's 20 2-stars, and there's 9 3-star feats. So altogether, that's 10.80 skill points. 10.80. So you get another 10 skill points of this. The only disappointing aspect so far, there's only 4 elite-only feats. Let's see, Sea Beast mode. There's another one here, Rise and Runner. And I think there's another 2 down here. Yeah, on the nose and a Game of Thorns. So there's 2 3-stars and 2 2-stars. That's the only elite-only feats. And then I guess the other big chunk of them, so you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the alert feats. And then we go up here, alert, 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 alert. So altogether there's 15 alert feats. So remember in my last video I said the alert's fun and interesting, but the replayability is more going for feats because there's so many feats to add the alert and all those puzzles and all those side rooms and stuff. So yes, there's 15 feats just for the alert. And so that's going to be a huge chunk. And then there's some obviously for the solo, the raid, stuff like that. So I'm not sure if they're going to add more. Then we'll see how it is. I should also mention, so far as of yet, the head augments are not on test server at all, so I can't give any information for those. The catalysts are dropping, but we don't have any access to the augments as of yet, or what the special abilities are. They're probably still creating them. If they're not, they're going to be the exact same. So we're on to augments. So in terms of augments, the max level now is 227. It was 217 before. Now it's 227. And then obviously I don't know about the head mods yet. So in terms of XP difference, I think it was my Dom one. So this is 217, about 748,141 XP. That's how much it takes. And then this one I just got to 227. So it's going to be about 985, 297,000. So that makes the difference to go from 217, which is the max right now, to the max on this DLC is about 238,000 XP. That's per augment. So to do that for each one, that's going to be about 1 million. So 952,000 XP to get your 4 lower augments. That's for one set. So basically, going to be 2 million XP for both roles. And then obviously you've got your head augments, which I'm not sure. I'm assuming they would follow the same scaling because we're starting from 0. The one nice thing, I'm assuming it's going to work like this on live, but I can put my old head augments into the new ones, so that's going to be a big jump right off the bat. You can't do that with your lower ones, but the head ones you can. So don't forget that you can do that. So they may raise the XP because you can do that, or they may keep it the same. I'm not sure. Okay, so in terms of the R&D aspect of this DLC, what you can expect with the plan changes, all that kind of stuff, pretty much got all of them on test server that you can get so far. In terms of the all-natural 2251 increase, the nitro is 900 now, the power soda is 3377 power, precision is 562 precision, the Nutri-Cola for resto is 450 resto, and the Vit one is 281 Vit. And then obviously you've got your explosive, shock, fire, daisy, crushing, all these other plans that used to be actually helpful because they would clip your powers. And then DCUO destroyed all the viability of all of them except for chronomatic emitters. And I'm not even sure if overcharged matter is dropping again in Central City or the Duo, so I'm not even sure where you'd get overcharged matter nowadays. But that's beside the point. But these are all the plan changes here. It's actually a pretty good bonus. I think, I'm trying to remember what the nitros are on live, but I know they're not close to 900, so it's still another good chunk increase. So get out there farming the exo material and such. Oh, and then I guess I can tell you, and these prices should be the exact same on these priests. Go back to the other vendor. Okay, so the portal in the watchtower for Atlantis, as you can see, I'm in the center of the watchtower. It's on the right-hand side. Drop down here. This is the Atlantis portal, right beside the Earth 3 one. We go to the supplier here. How much of those cattle stuff should be the same price as normal? Yeah, 9,000, 9,950. So that's pretty much it, guys. We've covered skill points. We've covered the max feats. We've covered max CR. We've covered the augment increases. We've covered the R&D changes. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to have the raid videos, and hopefully I can get some elite raids. There's not as many people on test server as there was during the Teen Titans content, so it's a little bit being hard to find some test groups. But yeah, as I said before, any questions specifically about the DLC or questions you had about it, put them in the comments below, and as soon as I know how to answer them, I will answer you in the comment section. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.